You have a great business. You have a lot of customers and leads and things like that. Can you share maybe how, the case study of how you created your business, your sales funnel, how you optimize, what you do to bring in clients?
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
Yeah, I run a service business, and I'm trying to make it into more of a product, customer-focused business. But, when I first got started, I realized very quickly that in order to get the clients you want and get the referrals you want, you need to really build relationships. And everything you do online is great, but until you take those relationships from online and you bring them offline and meet the actual people, they're only just online friends. So you want to establish yourself as a niche in your industry. I'm a web designer, but I don't focus on, branding, logos, or what most web designers focus on. I focus on making more money from your website. And that involves all of that. It involves user experience, it involves branding, and it involves great creative direction. But it's specifically focused on how I differentiate myself from everyone else. So what I did is I sought out the thought leaders in my industry to figure out how I could essentially do work for them. And it wasn't easy. When I first started, none of them wanted to give me the time of day because, they didn't know who I was. They didn't know if I was really reliable or I was just, talking smack. So I wanted to do free work for them. I went out to thought leaders in the industry in 2004, and I offered to do free work for as many people as I possibly could. And the free work didn't always convert into paid work, but I was allowed to use, because I created it myself, to use the free work as examples in my portfolio. So that allowed me to really, create a portfolio and show that what I can offer. Eventually, some of those relationships turned into great partnerships, and they started referring a lot of work to me. And I started getting bigger brands and bigger clients who really wanted my services. And as the web has really developed, I've been kind of really niching down as far as possible as I can to ensure that I find only the right clients who kind of fit my perfect client. Because I love showing value to my clients. I love overworking, providing a ton of value, and making more money. Making them more money, making myself more money. And you do that by connecting with relationships. And every project you get, stepping up your game every single time.
Well, that's really great. As we talk, I'm really getting more of a sense for the value of getting more specific into a niche, right? Because there's always this greedy thing, like more. But I think nichifying yourself actually is so smart. Like I really like that approach. And like when I talk to new entrepreneurs, they go broader. When I talk to experienced people who are actually successful, they go niche. Oh, yeah. And that's they find things in their wheelhouse. And I think you were mentioning things like same with landing pages, same with finding like this kind of clients. So I think it's actually making me, think a lot about this kind of stuff.
And it directly plays right into SEO. When I first started, no one was doing landing pages, or not many people at the time in 2001. And I immediately started marketing myself as a landing page designer, and I was #1 for landing page for over 7 years.
I remember you mentioned that on Nick's show, yeah.